Hey, youth team, it's just Jordan here. Before Julia and I head out on our vacation, I'm hanging out here in Calgary. We fly out tomorrow, but I wanted to take a little time to give us a couple tips and tricks heading into the Christmas holidays. And one of the reasons why I want to do that is because we're coming into a season where our students have a lot of time off. They're off for 3 weeks, and your schedule is a little bit more relaxed, and so you might have a little bit more margin to connect with kids. And even though we don't expect you to touch base with kids and connect with them outside of youth group over Christmas break, we just want to encourage you to be thinking about that. Christmas break is an awesome opportunity to build more solid relationship with your students. Part of it is because Christmas can be a really hard time for our kids. They can be frustrated because their family time's not great, or maybe they're just bored and they just need someone to spend time with. And so Christmas, a great opportunity for you to touch base and connect with students. And what does that look like? What does it look like to do a one-on-one? Well, there's a couple things that are really important. Number one is, we talked about this last week, is connecting with parents. If you're going to hang out with a kid outside at any point, you got to touch base with the parents and let them know what's going on. Otherwise, you end up like the youth leader who I was just talking to on Saturday, who gets called a creepo by a student's dad because he has no idea why this 30-year-old man is hanging out with his 16-year-old son. And then you got answers for parents. It's like, why do you want to hang out with my kid? It's like, hey, we just really believe that kids need people to care about them, people to listen to them. We also believe it's our job to support the family. And so at this age, a lot of teenagers don't want to listen to their parents. And so we want to be that voice of reason that actually encourages your kids to actually listen to you. We want to help support you. That's part of the reason why we do this. And so you got to connect with the parents. Number two, when you're connecting with kids, you want them to meet you in a public place. You don't want to be in a private place with a closed door. You want to be in a public place, a coffee shop, jump through 60, the call a cut, somewhere, the mall, somewhere where there's lots of eyes so that you can't actually get accused of anything. That's wisdom. The third thing is, if you can avoid driving the student, that's great. If a parent can actually drop their kid off, you can have a good conversation with the parent, bonus, but also that parent then picks them up, and you don't have to worry about being one-on-one in a private space with the kid. But sometimes it doesn't work, and parents actually give you permission to drive their kid home, and that's okay too. So those are three things to think about. What do you do with a kid when you hang out one-on-one? Well, the big thing is that these students need, most of these kids do not have somebody who will just listen to them, not try to fix them. Someone will just listen to them, not try to make their life better, give them a ton of advice, but just listen. Two things that kids need from you. They need you to listen to them, and they need you to create a shared experience with them. Something that they can remember, something they can enjoy, so that when actually stuff gets tough, they know who's safe. That's the real goal of a one-on-one. So just want to encourage you to be thinking about this stuff. And if you get a chance, go for it. All right. We'll talk to you later. I hope we have a great time in Cali and you have a good time in Alberta. Boom.